Well, I'm really proud of our players, today, the way they responded. Um, I challenged them to, I keep telling them for 3 games I've been saying we win, but there's a difference between winning and defeating your opponent in terms of how you dominate, what you do for 60 minutes in a game, and how you compete with consistency for 60 minutes in the game. And until we learn how to do that, which I think we did today, I don't think you'll ever get the respect you deserve. So I think they earned a lot of respect today. We really did a great job on offense of controlling the ball. Had 400 some yards rushing, and probably could have thrown it even more if we needed to. But thought the quarterbacks both played well. Got to play a lot of players defensively. These guys are really a tough preparation for their formations and motions, and I think our guys did a really good job of keeping leverage on the formations and stopped their running game. And we have a lot of respect for Kyle Shermer and put enough pressure on him that I think it affected him a little bit and probably helped us in the game. So all in all, this was a pretty good win for us, and very proud of our team with the way they responded in this game.
Okay, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Just go ahead.
What do you think it did for your defense, getting Rashawn and Anthony back?
Well, I think that 2 things happened. I think both those guys, we played in roles today for a while. They both played well. They both practiced well. I think their leadership is very helpful, but I also think that the other players that played, Chris Allen, Josh McMillan, Jamie Mosley, those guys are developing a little more confidence at those positions too. We had to teach Mac Wilson to play the position that Rashawn plays in Dime Rabbits. Well, that was a work in progress. Well, he finally got comfortable with that. So not only does it hurt you at one spot when you lose those guys, but you have to change guys, and they lose the cumulative effect of all their reps. So as we get those guys back, hopefully we'll be able to have a little more continuity in some of the things that we want to do, and hopefully those guys will be able to continue to make progress.
Did you sense this performance was coming based off the week of practice that you witnessed?
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Did you sense that this kind of performance was coming based?
Well, I thought this was our best week of practice defensively. And I think it showed in the way we played in the game. But I think that the way they like to play. The fact that we got ahead of them in the game probably affected how they like to play. They like to run the ball, keep it close to the vest, play good defense. But when we got ahead of them in the game, I think that was a real key. But I was really pleased with the way the defense played. I was really pleased with the way they practiced all week.
When you talk about Damien and Bo and just the job they did setting the tone for the afternoon?
Well, I think you got to say something about the offensive line. We talked a lot about how good their defense was, and for our offensive line to control the line of scrimmage the way they did. I think the runners ran well. I think everybody did a good job. Bo and Damien both. I think Najee did a good job with he was in there. We played Josh Jacobs a little bit. Got to kind of try to get his rhythm back for some roles that he can give us. And I can't say that there's anything negative other than we dropped a couple balls. Calvin dropped one that's uncharacteristic for him. Bo dropped one. Hopefully we can clean that up.
Were you pleased with the pressure you got from your front and affecting the quarterback?
Yeah, I think we made him uncomfortable enough. I know we didn't get a lot of sacks, but I think we got close to him and it affected him.
Questions?
You got to play several of the younger players today. Obviously, Tua, Devontae got his first touchdown. Just what do you see from those guys? Brian Robinson got a touchdown.
Well, those guys were challenged the same way everybody else on the team was challenged, because we've been putting those guys in the game. They haven't been playing very well, and I think they played a lot better today, and that's good because we'll need their depth and we'll need the experience that they gained, down the road in the future.
Couple more.
Coach, as far as teachable moments, how does the day help you and your team moving forward?
Well, I think we learned something today by the way we competed. It's really what you have to be able to do in this league to play with consistency. I mean, we'll play another good team next week and another good team the week after that. So we just got to take them one game at a time, and got a 24-hour rule around here. You know, you can enjoy this win for 24 hours, and we got to look to what we need to do for the next week.
We saw a six-man offensive line package. Can you just talk about using that, utilizing today, and what you thought about it?
It was the difference in the game, I think, you know, to play a tackle at tight end. I mean, I don't think if we wouldn't have done that, we'd have never won the game. I mean, how in the hell would we ever won the game because we did it like, what, 2 plays to gain 5 yards?
Not sure.
And I don't think we'll win another game this year if we don't use it.
At one point you had 1 third down conversion and yet 16 first downs. How much were you able to kind of keep on schedule or ahead of schedule offensively? How much was that a big factor?
Well, I think a big thing on third down is when we've been able to play our dime package on third down, we've been pretty successful. But we had too many third down and 2, third down and 3 type situations, you know, in these games because we haven't effectively stopped the run. We make too many mental errors. We don't execute as well as we need to. So we put ourselves in a negative situation on third down. That didn't happen a lot today. You know, we had a lot of longer yardage situations where we could play dime, and I think that gives us more speed on the field, better cover guys, and we were able to do a pretty good job with that today. I mean, a couple of the penalties were disappointing. You know, the head bob of the center on third down, we jumped off sides a couple times, and you know, the roughing the quarterback was really for hitting them below the waist, not really hitting them late.
How about on offense? I mean,
Last one.
you guys were kind of ahead of schedule on offense. I mean, you had 16 first downs without really having to go to third down to get those first downs.
Well, I think we did a good job all the way around on offense today, and I think we got to continue to improve in the passing game. I think it was better today. We were able to convert some third downs by passing the ball. So we had a couple other, you know, situations that we could have probably done a little better. But I think to keep the ball for how many plays we have in the first half, 50, and then come out with 11 or 12 play drive. I think if we can continue to do that, that's going to be very helpful to us being the kind of team we want to be down the road.